Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're gonna continue on with these different type of videos, basically discussing different YouTube topics, different things about YouTube, and just kind of like helping you guys out in general. Again, like I mentioned in the sub botting video, I want to do more of these in the future. So I do have a plan to do one for like the first 100 subs and 1,000. Then we'll do like some algorithm videos, kind of stuff like that. I'm just gonna do it on this channel because again, doesn't hurt. I want to help whoever I can on this channel. That's primarily what the Gacha Talks is going to be about. Dragon Ball, this stuff too. It doesn't matter. We even have a podcast. We have a bunch of different content that we do here, and that's pretty much what we're going to start doing for the most part. Obviously, everything Dokkan, everything Dragon Ball, we're going to try focusing on more so. But I think I'm going to start looking at YouTube more as a spot to let my freedom versus trying to perfect something, if that makes sense. I want my YouTube channel to be more fun for me, and doing these type of videos definitely seem more fun. Having these just like discussion pieces talking about different things and various topics, and obviously, I'm not gonna go off the make like look at Paul videos or anything like that. It's just gonna be like general topics like YouTube stuff because people always kind of wonder about these things. I do have a lot of smaller creators that do watch me, so this video is going to be for them on basically how to get your first 100 subscribers on YouTube. I know. It took me. So this is what we'll talk about that first. How long it took me? It took me about 3.5 months to get my first 100 subs. I uploaded my first video on May 26th of 2020, and I didn't hit the 100 sub mark till like September, like the first week of September. I think it was like September 3rd or something like that. I had the email somewhere on my phone that I could definitely look at, but yeah, that's definitely a big milestone. 100 subscribers on YouTube is extremely difficult because again, you don't have anybody really helping you out. You don't have the algorithm's not really pushing you all that much and all that great craziness. You're just kind of learning while you go. How I did it was before I hit my first 100 subs, I had over 300 videos. I uploaded like a absolute madman. Um, and it honestly, uploading so much could hurt your channel. But again, I was doing it for a different reason, which I could cover in a different video. Why I uploaded so much, and just kind of in general wanted to do just really wanted it. So to get to your first 100 subscribers, there's a lot of obvious things. Obviously, good titles, good thumbnails, um, consistency. YouTube loves consistency. If you're a new channel and you start uploading more frequently, here's the thing about YouTube. If you're not ready to get into you can't just upload 10 videos in a week and stop and then hope that YouTube's gonna start pushing you out again. It doesn't really work that way. YouTube likes to see consistency, and it takes a long time sometimes for YouTube to see the consistency in your channel because it does take time. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't always pick up everything quickly. It took me 3.5 months to hit 100 subscribers. But in that time period, I did make a lot of friends. I did learn a lot. That's the best way that I could say. You learn a lot by just uploading every day. Just keep uploading, keep trying to push it as much as you can, because honestly, at the end of the day, what do you have to lose to try to get to 100? Your first 100 subscribers is the time period for you to learn how YouTube works in your own way, right? Everybody goes through different patterns. Everybody goes through different things. Some guys get their first 100 subscribers in a week, sometimes a year, sometimes even longer. Who knows? Getting 100 people to sub to your channel that you've never met before is very difficult, right? So going back into that, obviously, clickbaity titles. I'm gonna be just straight up with you, clickbaity, but clickbaity in the sense that whatever it is in the video is facts, right? You want it to be fact. You do not want to lie. You do not want to be like, oh my god, my mom won $1 million, but she won like $10, right? Be clickbaity as possible, but without it actually being clickbait, like lying about it. Obviously, you want to whatever your video is, you want to express it more. That's the best advice for titles, at least. You just be as expressive as possible, be as exciting as possible, be witty, be funny. Just kind of try figuring out different ways of doing that. Moving on to the next one, thumbnails. Thumbnails is huge because again, people will click your video unless the thumbnail's nice. I'm gonna tell you honestly, I'm not gonna click your video if you have a small little character and then you have a giant background in the back and it's just nothingness, right? I'm not gonna click that because again, I not intrigued to click something like that. So you want to get good thumbnails. That's extremely important. I know that sounds very harsh, but it's true. Like, you do not want bad thumbnails because you want to, like, you want people to click on your stuff. And don't get me wrong, it takes a while. It does take a while to get good at thumbnails. If you need thumbnail artists, you guys could check my Discord. I have plenty of thumbnail guys in there that could help you out. I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people need thumbnail guys, which is completely normal. So everybody is probably gonna need one at some point. I do use Kamo, I've used Legacy, I use Kensei, I've used a couple guys. Every once in a while, like 90% of them are me, and then like the other 10, I will usually do them for like big videos, like summons or collabs, like with Nano or Truth or something like that. I'll buy a thumbnail from someone, but typically I make all my own. You definitely want to get good at it because again, you can't always rely on people because again, they're busy making thumbnails for other creators. So I definitely say thumbnails are a huge step in getting that right. You definitely want to get good thumbnails, good content. Here's some good advice right here. If you, let's say you want to be a gaming channel, do not upload multiple games. That's a bad thing. YouTube likes consistency. Unfortunately, you can't really break the realm of YouTube in that sense. You can't like, let's say you are a Genshin channel and all of a sudden you start doing Dokkan. It doesn't work like that. It destroys you. Let's say you're a GTA channel, you're playing GTA every day, you're not, like, you're literally playing GTA all the time, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't want to play GTA anymore, I want to play like Fortnite. GTA and Fortnite fans might not be the same. You kind of have to look for people within what your game is. Like, well, look, I played Dokkan, I've talked about Naruto, I've talked about like Bleach. You could talk about certain things. Like, you just have to look at what your audience is watching, because there is some ways of doing that. Like, you want to find out what your audience is watching, right? You don't want to be that guy. Like, you don't want to screw up your channel. Bottom line, you do not want to mess up your channel. It's not worth messing up your channel because again, you want it to be something important. You want it to be something huge, right? So find one game and focus on that. Even for your first 100, just focus on one game. If you want to do Phasmophobia, do a Phasmophobia video every day or every 3 days or every 4 days. Get a consistent schedule and just play one game at a time. If you're trying to be like a manga review channel, find a good amount of manga in one fan base and keep doing it. Like, if you're doing Dragon Ball, it's okay to do Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, all the shonens. You know, if you're gonna be a shonen reviewer, you could definitely do that. Give me 1 second, you guys. Sorry. You could definitely do that 100%. There's literally no issues doing that. But again, the big thing is just you do not want to basically throw your channel away by uploading multiple different things. If that's what makes you happy, sure, 100%. If it makes you happy, do it, right? But it could obviously hurt you in the long run. So you don't want to do that. I'm going to say that right now. You do not want to hurt your channel in that way. I think general discussions like this could help your channel. Obviously, this could be a risk for me trying to do these type of uploads more instead of just doing, Dragon Ball and Dokkan stuff. But at this point, I don't care. I'm going to keep doing that, but I'm obviously going to be throwing some other videos here and there as well. So that's primarily what we're going to be focusing on here on out. Not only will I be primarily doing that, but the thing is, what happens if a gacha game ends, you run out of content? I don't want to do that. I want to have something to fall back on. So that's another advice for you guys for getting to your first 100 subs. Have a fallback plan just in case of the game that you're playing falls out of popularity. Find the next big game and jump on it quick. Seize the moment and grab it. Again, 1 to 100 is very difficult. 100 to 1,000, not as difficult. I'll tell you that in the second video to the follow-up. So again, thumbnails, extremely important. Titles, extremely important. And consistency. Upload every day, and I promise you it will take time. Again, it took me 3.5 months to get my first 100 subs. So just be consistent, just be on top of your game, and just keep doing it, dude. Do not let it get to you if you don't hit your first 100 in 3 months or whatever time, because sometimes it takes 7, and then after the 7 you just blow up. So you never know. YouTube is very strange, right? YouTube is a very strange place in that regard. So I definitely hope this helps you guys out. I do apologize for all my Dokkaners that, if you're watching this, I know this is probably like a change of pace for you guys, but we are going to probably start trying to do these more discussion-esque type of videos because they're more fun, and obviously to help you guys out as well. So if you guys have any other questions for me, definitely let me know in the comments below. I will definitely look at them. Definitely, see what you guys need. If you guys need help with thumbnails, you guys could ask me questions. I could help you with the ones I make. But if you guys need thumbnail artists, check out my Discord. I have like a bunch of them that in there. I gave them like a role, so you could go in there. It says thumbnail makers, and you could hit up literally any of those guys, $3 to $5, pretty much all of them. So I would definitely check those guys out. It's definitely worth your time getting good thumbnails. I cannot stress that enough. Again, you want to upload the same game over and 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 over again. And yeah, that's how we are going to do this. So again, guys, thank you so much for the support. Again, if you have more questions for me, definitely go ahead and ask them. I am going to go ahead and sign off here. And yeah, and all that goodness. So it was great talking to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out and take care.